Well, well, well. It seems like everything is up and running. Good evening, or afternoon, or morning, wherever you are. You have seen the title of the stream. Today, finally, the finale of the role quests. Let me adjust the microphone slightly, there we go. And also, let's switch over here, there we go. Stars are coming out. Also here I live. No, actually they ain't coming out, it's cloudy. But it should clear up during the night. And will look more or less like it does in game. Well then, oh, shooting star. Nice. That's a good omen, I would say. I have to get my camera back where it belongs. Let's see, it's a bit low maybe. Oh, I can adjust later. So yeah, one more quest, or actually, I checked the patch note, it's 4 quests to be done for this role quest finale. I have not seen any spoilers at all, luckily, so I can go in completely blind into this finale of the role quest. I must say I did enjoy having individual quests for every character, for every job. So having only 5 quests in the finale, it's not quite the same, but it's a solution, let's say it that way. It made sense during Shadowbringers, although we did get 1 final quest during Shadowbringers for every individual job. But it did make sense to group them together into the role quests for Shadowbringers because it has quite a main scenario story significance. For Endwalker, I have to say it felt a bit draft. Especially the finale seemed like it was an afterthought that they added later because they wanted to showcase something with Fortunal, but yeah, it didn't really click with me, the finale there. This one, however, it was set up to be a finale from the start, I would say, because we always knew we would fight the leader at some point, and it was clear that we would fight her in the finale. So I have high hopes for this one. And yeah, it's 4 quests, starting here in Tuliolal. So let's go. Let's have some fun. Fun time with these, with the role quest finale. Also, I hope, I'm not sure if they have fixed a text issue. It could be that there is still some Japanese text in there, but we will see. I have my translator on standby. With that, I mean my phone. So, Ral Majun, what do you have for me? Picking up the torch. Ral Majun has new tidings about an old adversary. An old adversary? Okay. Let's see. Magno, so good to see you. I was hoping you would pay us a visit. I still have not learned how to do their accent. I'm not gonna try. The Lance Guard received word from the various nations you visited in your search for the treasures and requested that we inform you of the latest tidings. They also sent their earnest gratitude for your efforts. It seems each of the 5 criminals has been brought into custody, although some had to be tracked down after you trounced them. They now await the judgment of the governments they wronged. I thought all was well, until I overheard some customers saying that the Passage of the Unbound had new leaders. I mean, there's still the main bad guy, or bad girl out there. The shop was so busy that I couldn't find a chance to speak with them before they left, but I felt compelled to report that I heard what I heard of the Lance Guard. No, to the Lance Guard. Yeah, her. It was a sobering reminder that as long as their leader, Apyahi, that's the name, Apyahi is free, she can rebuild and scheme again. You must have learned about the organization's workings during your search. Do you remember anything that might help us find out what she's up to? Good question. Let's see, each of her leaders was carefully selected from different regions. Is that true? Were they carefully selected? Not sure. Apyahi orchestrated everything for some greater purpose. That's true. Their funds were coming from Piratshan? Really? Yeah, let's go with that one. Some greater purpose. I see Apyahi didn't care if her leaders could keep secrets. Considering what we know of her, I doubt she was a good judge of character in that respect. But even a fool can do harm with enough coin. Would do best not to underestimate her. I mean, that response would suggest that I picked any other options, to be honest, or even said all 4. The Lance Guard also managed to dig up information. One of those apprehended said the Passage of the Unbound received their funds from a shady mercantile outfit located in Ulda. Oh no, that was the third option, I guess. Or part of it. I have an idea. If Apyahi really is recruiting new members, we could feign interest in her cause to get close to her. I mean, why not? Becoming a spy? You might be onto something. We even know a man she's never had the pleasure of meeting. May know. I mean, that's true. I know we're asking a lot of you, but any information you extract from Apyahi and her new cohorts could prevent further incidents. What do you say? Yeah, obviously. I can do that. We are very, very grateful. A small warning, however. We know 5 treasures were stolen, but there could be more. Whatever you do, don't treat Apyahi lightly. I suggest finding out what power she has at her disposal and what her goals are before making your move. Which reminds me, those you aided are most eager to see Apyahi apprehended. We'll tell them you're hot on her tail. For now, why don't you travel to Ulda and ask around? Perhaps our quarry has already tried to recruit the disillusioned into her ranks. Maybe. So let's go. Let's return to Ulda, and I probably should hide the chat window. because you never know what the shout chat is up to here in Ul'dah on Balmung. Just a precaution. It's okay over here in Depths of Thal, but not in the other place. Actually could have switched tab, but anyway. Lambert. We ain't got a dream no more, huh? Shifty-eyed bloke. More shifty than usually mean. Well, just so happens a strange man tried to strike a conversation with me not too long ago. Said he liked how eagerly I gave those bastards in the brass plates a piece of my mind. He invited me to a gathering of people who sought true freedom, as he put it. I didn't like the smell of it, hence you find me here. Let's switch over here to the event chat. What about you? Villains who wish to topple the nations of the world? I'm afraid I haven't heard of such a group. But there are no shortage of complaints about the Sultanate. Most common are gripes about market fees. To the merchants tell it, every one of them is a single bad bargain away from an empty coin purse. I can't say they would go so far as treason though. Actually, I have to. Let's put him over here, although that did reset the sizing somehow. Let me resize that real quick. Bothering me. Gonna go for a nice number here. Okay. Just so my big fat head can fill out enough of the chat window. Probably like so. That should do it. For now at least. What about you? I don't know the name Apiahi, but I do know of a strange man. Each day he stands aloof, staring passerbys with these dead eyes. Last I saw him, he was near the market board. Oh, it makes my stomach churn just to imagine he's still maybe there. It seems a suspicious man has been recruiting discreetly citizens for unknown purposes. Disgruntled citizens for unknown purposes. Perhaps you can get his attention by showing how angry you are near the market boards. These ones? Nope. Ah. Over here. That fellow here is new. Let's see. Oh. You there, mind letting me bend your ear? Look at that. But I mean, if he is from Ul'dah, he should probably know me. Anyway. I sense in you a kindred spirit. One who's tired of being trampled on by the high and mighty. I think there's a place for you in our organization. The Passage of the Unbound. Jackpot. You might have heard tell of mysterious artifacts being used to incite unrest across the world. That was our doing. The oppressed finally striking back at the oppressors to win back the freedom they took from us. But we mean to aim even higher, and for that we need more good men and women to lead us. Men like you. Let's go with the bottom, just because as long as I get my own artifact, I'm in. I like your gusto. Mayhap you have what it takes. Mayhap you don't. Either way, you'll have to pass the audition first. You want a seat at the table? Prove you're worth your while. Or our while. One of our own is standing by at the gold court. Show him this handbill and he will lead you to where you need to go. Thank you. Let's do this. That's wrong on that one. Let's see, what does it say? Audition handbill. A handbill written in a simple font which reads: Are you frustrated with your lot in life? Tired of feeling the boot ever on your neck? Then join us and win back your freedom. We invite both seasoned villains and fledgling reprobates to attend our audition. Okay. Actually, it would have maybe been faster to walk there from the start. Unbound Ancient, okay. What do you want? I got that letter. So you wish to lead others upon the passage, eh? You're welcome to try. But fair warning, this may be the hardest trial you've ever had to endure. Are your loins properly girded? Yeah. That enthusiasm will take you far. Now then, follow me. Yeah, very enthusiastic. I know. Here we go. Another cutscene. The audition will be held in this room. Even those with the blackest hearts have balked at what we put our potential leaders through, so I'll be listening to your progress with great interest. Okay. Will it really be that difficult and hard? Let's see. Gruff voice. Enter. Or how gruff could it be? Enter. Maybe like that? Oh, that's too dark. No? Can you hear it? The cry of a child too young to know fear? Can you see it? A black bird in flight, its wings staining the azure skies. Can you feel it? The shape of the world as it should be, molded by hands free of feathers. What the heck is he eating? The passage of a new morrow lies before you, the passage of the unbound. Okay. With that, let us begin the audition for our new round of leaders. May the selection committee please take their seats. Okay. I was not expecting that. That's quite a nice looking room and lots of food. Ah, that's her. You look disappointed somehow. Ha, I understand. You expected to meet our founder. My apologies, but you'll need to prove yourself ere you are granted such an audience. Now, tell us your name. Let's see. I refuse to answer. I refuse, yeah. I mean, why should I say my name? Well done. The passage of the Unbound works in the shadows, and our true names must remain hidden until their revelation can have the most dramatic impact. On to the next question. Why do you wish to join us? Was I really impressed by the previous leaders? I mean, some of them were quite interesting fellows, yeah. I was impressed. Spoken like someone whose only ambition is to serve. We acquire hearts bold enough to remake our organization in their own image. Okay. Enough about your ambitions. What can you do? I could do the mahjong, but nah, I'm not too great at mahjong. I can take on anyone or anything in a fight. I think that fits best. Anyone can fight. Do you know we're trying to topple nations here? Don't you? Oh. You do know we're trying to topple nations here, don't you? We don't need someone with muscles. We need someone who can grasp the reins of leadership and lead us to victory. No? That's enough questions for now. Methinks. Let's see if this one has the guts to stand against an entire nation. No? This treacherous core sold us out to our enemies. Chop off his head for us, will you? Oh, okay. What's wrong? Having second thoughts? Let's refuse. I want to see what's gonna happen, to be honest. So you saw through our little ruse? How insightful. You played the traitor most convincingly, my boy. And now you may leave. Oh, okay. I mean, he has the same outfit, so... same colors. Let's see. Oh, yes. Your final task. Strike a pose that captures our essence. Go! I would love if they had added the mandible pose in this one. Let's do this one. Do a little dance. Come on. Mandel? No. I wanted them to show the mandible pose. At least some part of it. Oh my, such confidence, such grace. They quite literally emanate from you. I believe we're ready to make our decision. Okay. You truly are singular among other applicants. we can confidently say you've passed the first audition. Even hard-boiled Schultz's feet nearly cracked under the pressure of our inquiries, but you remained composed throughout. Congratulations on your impressive feat. To be honest, it has the sense of some TV shows where you have to go through the audition process and then do stage stuff, and yeah. They pretty much disappeared here in our television, although I don't actually watch much TV anymore, but yeah. Our agents await without to... Yeah, our agent awaits without to guide you to the next step. Good. That was a weird transition there. Oh? We are still in here? We can talk to them? Sweet. Quite the selection of candidates this time, eh? If you feel you've pulled the wool over our eyes, good. That just shows your capacity for villainy. Be proud of it. I can see in your eyes that you have been through more than I can imagine. Hold on to your anger and use it to bring the tyrannical rulers down to earth. Can we go behind even? Yeah, we can. Okay. No one here. I mean... Some samples for me? No, I could go for a donut right now, to be honest. Well then, once you leave the Hall of the Unbound, you'll be unable to return. What do you want to tell me? Is there even more in here? Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh well. You thought we would welcome you into the fold after a single audition? Have you know our standards are higher than that. By the way, if you had failed back there, I would be guiding you to combat training right now. You never have too much fodder for the cause after all. Not many have been where you're going. But don't celebrate just yet, the hardest part is still to come. Okay, first quest done. Imposing views. Oh, and we will probably get the emote already. The Unbound agent is ready to share your next destination. You must endure one final test. Oh, okay. Already the final one. And seeing as how important it is, our founder will be conducting it herself. She was here a moment ago, but something compelled her to leave for the Zagoli Desert. Always, as she followed the slightest whim. Show some initiative and find her among those massive dunes. Don't be intimidated. If you're truly meant to lead us, fate arranged this meeting long ago. Okay. Let's head over there, I guess. Whee! Oh. Don't have to go too far, I guess. Let's see. I mean, is this the place that we see in the quest image on the Lone Stone? There she is. Actually, her ears or her hair suggests that she... No, probably not from Solution 9. Okay, she also has an artifact. Yeah, her ears are just pretty vibrant. That doesn't have to mean anything. Would you look at that? Stop. Oh, perfect sunrise. Shake. She has a new pet. Spin. Okay. Now come. Almost Beastmaster-like. Good boy, good boy. It works as well as I remembered. No beast is too great for the artifact's influence. Lally-ho. What are you doing here? Do you fancy strolls amongst nondescript sand dunes? Or is this not a chance encounter? No, I'm here to join the passage of the unbound. Is that so? My underlings see potential in you. Ah. Well then, let us proceed straight to introductions. Remember my name? Apiai. Okay, I will try my best. If you wish to be one of my chosen leaders, there is but one requirement. Boundless charisma. Or charisma. Hey there, happy Friday. Extraordinary strength and unparalleled intelligence mean nothing if you lack charm. No one will follow a boar. Yet when spoken with the right tenor, even wicked words can resonate with small folk and rouse them to action. They'll gladly throw themselves into the thick of battle for a cause they believe in. Our cause. I did well in forming my first cadre of leaders. Their absolute devotion to indulging their own desires moved even me to tears. For all their faults, I still wholeheartedly believe they were worthy of wielding the artifacts. Make me believe the same about you, and I shall gladly take you under my wing. A wing? Why is my... For some odd reason, my smart speaker thought I was talking to him, or to it. I wonder what's going on in the other room. Oh well. Hope nothing bad will happen over there. By the way, I'm doing the Role Quest Finale. Wait a sec. For some odd reason, it started playing a YouTube video from an old Irish movie. I don't know why that smart speaker was doing that. Anyway, Well, now's your chance to impress me. Let's go. I'm sorry, by the way, if this will be a spoiler for the finale. Tell me, what do you wish to gain by overthrowing the nations of the world? Oh, let's see. Let's go with ... because it's an option. Listen well, many a dream has died in silence. If you wish to see your desires realized, you must be bold to express them. As for me, I only want one thing. Freedom. Okay. My village prospered amid nature unrestrained, while those in it were bound by the rules of society. Our roles were determined at birth. Some would hunt, some would weave, but none were allowed to follow their hearts. Obedience meant a life without hardship, yes. I couldn't suffer the tasks I was burdened with. So in defiance of those stifling customs, I went into the forest to hunt and returned to my village with a prey mightier than any that had been caught before. For this I was rewarded with exile. Yet my banishment was a blessing in disguise, for it helped me realize I could survive, I could thrive, unbound by rules. I also understood that many like-minded souls yet suffered under the subjugation of state. I resolved to become an example they could follow, to build a passage that would guide them to freedom. Okay. But enough about myself, there's something I wish to see. Follow me. But be wary of the beasts that invest these sands. Well, I can just fly over them, so it won't really matter to me. As I said, beasts abound in these parts. I could kill them myself, but this presents an opportunity. Let us commence the practical exam. Defeat these creatures by whatever means are at your disposal. Oh well, let's go. Why is it targeting that sandworm over there all the time? Oh well. That was a fine show of strength. Fine enough to impress the meek into following you, I dare say. Very good, now follow me. We are not far now. Where is she leading me? Oh. Are you sure that's a good idea to go over there too? I mean, Hap knows about me, so... And we have talked with Hap quite a bit during the Manderville stuff, so... Oh well. Here we are. I've heard the stars are breathtaking from this vantage. In Uda, they would charge you to view the sky from a place like this. As if there weren't enough hands grasping at our coin purses. Let us wait a while and see if the stories are true. Okay, we don't have to go to Habits about the view. Yeah, I was saying earlier I didn't really enjoy the Endwalker finale, to be honest. It felt like an afterthought, but this one, I hope it will deliver a bit more. Indeed, it is every bit as beautiful as they say. It was a worthwhile trek, wouldn't you agree? The light from those stars traveled all the way from the edge of the firmament, obscured by nothing on its journey. 3. I believe people have the same capacity, each of us a star unto ourselves, the light of our lives illuminating the farthest reaches of the heavens. So far, she hasn't shown any bad sides, to be honest. Ah, yes, you've passed, by the way. No. Yeah, Shadowbringers was a great storyline. And Shadowbringers is still going, to be honest. It hasn't truly finished yet. It might be... I have a theory about the Shadowbringers storyline, but I'm not sure if I should say it on stream or make a video out of it. I probably should do the latter if I find the time to put my thoughts into a practical video. I knew I wanted you with me as soon as... Let's start again. I knew I wanted you with me as soon after our first meeting. Friends and allies gravitate towards you, don't they? I can tell. And so, to honor your induction into my inner circle, I shall award you with an artifact of power unequaled. Unequaled. Oh, that grin. Is what I would like to say. Unfortunately, my stock of magical objects has been much depleted as of late. Oh. Aww. Are you truly so crestfallen? I suppose I cannot fault you for staying true to your ambitions. But it means she only has one left, which is also a good sign. The artifacts wielded by the previous cradle were purloined from across the continent of Tural, where they were enshrined as objects of great power. Alas, we had greater need of them. Mine, however, came into my possession long before that. Oh? Ah. After I was exiled, I traveled the world to seek a place that was truly free. Disillusioned by every nation I set foot in, I eventually crossed the ocean to Tural. Okay, so she isn't from Tural. In the remote outskirts of Tural, I came across ancient and forgotten ruins, and within I encountered the spirits of a Yok-Hui, who called himself the Wise One. I asked the Wise One where I might find freedom, and he told me this story. When I yet lived, my people ventured into Tural. But before we could settle here, a terrible sickness struck, and one by one, many lost their lives. I sought a way to conquer this affliction, crafting an instrument that could harness the power of mighty beasts. Thus was the first treasure created. Alas, I was too late to save my brethren. Yet I knew I could save others from our fate, and so I traveled across the land, bestowing the treasures upon struggling tribes. I wish to create a place where people bereft of a home can live as they wish. Such a treasure could help me realize this dream. Our conviction is plain to see that it's true. 5 treasures have I bequeathed, but there is one which remains sealed away. Its power is far too dangerous. My conviction means I can wield it responsibly. I beg you, bestow the treasure upon me. My words must have swayed him, because the spirit's final act was to honor me with the relic before disappearing. I should have paid closer attention to who spoke which line. I will use the power entrusted to me by to shatter the rules that stifled us. That is why I created the Passage of the Unbound. Yeah, the Okui Giants had quite a nice story and quite a good thinking. And now you are one of its leaders. Stand by my side and together we shall release the people of the world from their chains. Ah, there we go. I still don't quite understand her fully, but let's see. I did not initially intend to spend so much time in these wastes. To ensure you master that pose I showed you, although I've only recently invented it, I expect every member to be capable of striking it at a moment's notice. With that, I cordially welcome you to the Passage of the Unbound. Pose of the Unbound, let's go. And obviously, I probably should strike it. Where is it? Such a long list already. Pose of the Unbound or just Unbound? JoJo-Pose. Yeah, that works. 2 more quests to go. Enforcing freedom. You can sense a plot forming behind Apia's eyes. Apia's mischievous eyes. Now that the night sky has energized us, it is time to take action. Our goal is no less than to see every nation of the world crumble. Yet we must start somewhere. I was struck by how much had changed during my most recent visit to Tural, when I gathered the first group of my chosen leaders. At the time I encountered the Wise One, no ruler had united the continent under one banner. Uncertainty was in the air, but so was the scent of freedom. Wait, No ruler had... But Gurul Chacha was there, wasn't he? Anyway, I'd never seen a place quite like it. So much did it intrigue me, in fact, that I adopted a Shetona name for myself. Oh wait, yeah. Obviously it's a Viera, and Viera lived for a long age, so the first time she visited must have been over 100 years ago, probably? Well, 100 might be a bit much, but they live for a very long... I always forget that they can be much older than they look like. Yet now that same freedom that I found so appealing is bound by the restrictions of state. And each day that passes, those binds grow tighter. That is why our first course of action shall be to return to Tural to what it once was. To return Tural to what it once was. To liberate it from the tyranny of Tuliolal. While my previous leaders were avatars of self-indulgence, they never quite grasped the concept of overthrowing a nation. It was to us to set a precedent for future leaders to follow. Go to Tural and get the lay of the land. Venture to who's had to be in Shaloni and rendezvous with my enforcers at the local tavern. You may await further orders there. Why did they have to make the names of Shaloni so complicated to pronounce? A PI scheme has been laid bare. You should bring this information to Ral Majun in Tuliolal. Okay. Let's head over there first, I guess, then. Bam, bam, ba, 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 ba. Oh wait, I cannot jump down here. There we go. How are you doing? I know you're a busy man. Rest assured, once the Pastor of the Unbound business is dealt with, there will be a full plate of my finest tacos with your name on them. Okay. So then... Mingno, you are returned. Were you able to track down Apiahi? Ah yes, I have. And I'm part of the Pastor of the Unbound. I see. Her methods for testing the mettle of her would-be leaders are as unique as the candidates themselves. Yet learning that her next target is Tuliolal only makes this feeling in my stomach worse. This revelation doesn't come as a complete surprise, you see. We've heard whispers of a plot against the city and have been aiding the Landsguard with investigating leads. While you were abroad, some familiar faces showed up and to lend a hand. Oh, speak of the Vidral. All of them that I helped previously, I guess. Long time no see. When Brokevu sent word you meant to pursue Apiahi, we were eager to join the hunt. Yet right as we were arranging a ship to cross the ocean, we spied a suspicious group disembarking at the port and decided we might better aid you by tracking their movements. They claimed to be looking for work and obtained permission to travel to Shaloni. Yet upon arriving, they went to work of a different sort, asking anyone they could find about Tuliolal and the inner workings of its government and defenses. When not bothering the people of Shaloni, they loaf about in Usatuahi. The master of the tavern there said the group spent long hours talking to other patrons, rarely ordering a thing, and going on about some plan. Clearly they are the enforcers Apiai mentioned. We need to find out what they're planning and how Apiai's treasure fits into the picture. Then we can figure out how to stop them. Let's split up. If these enforcers are as talkative as they seem, I'm sure it won't be hard to eavesdrop. Let me help too. I have an idea that might make things easier. No? But it requires me now to aid us. I hope you can oblige. Sure. Then it's settled. Luashkana, Tepke and I will work to uncover the nature of Apiai's treasure. These lynx pearls should make it easier to communicate. I brought them from a foreign sailor. I knew they would come in handy sooner rather than later. Nice. Finally they remember that link pearls exist. It's always a nice change of pace. Alright, once we've discovered something, we'll meet you at the Aetheryte Plaza in let's go, I guess. Now then, follow me and I'll tell you about this idea of mine. That wave was cute. Anything else? Not yet, okay. Maybe later. Whee! So told ya? What clever plan does she have in store? Let's see. I have something that will make our job a lot easier. The Dreamweave Cocoon. Ah, the village elder understood how much it means to me to bring the unbound to justice for their crimes, and entrusted me to do so once and for all. You've met this Apiai in the flesh, yes? That means you can use the cocoon to imitate her. Oh? It can do that? Why, I was ready to use stealth and deception, but this will make getting information we need much easier. Am I thinking exactly? But it will all be for nothing if Apiai reaches them before we do, so let's make our way to Ushat at once. I mean, they are quite like shell phones. That's a good name. Don't look at all the still open quests. I will do them one day. But it means it's more difficult to find whoever I'm looking for, I know. Up here, okay. You probably don't even need a treasure to fool Apiai's underling. I've seen firsthand how skilled you are at the art of disguise. Well, more or less. I took a peek inside and saw a few rough-looking types who didn't sound too rally gathered around one of the tables. Doubtless they are our targets. There's no one fitting Apiai's description, so she probably hasn't arrived yet. This is our chance. We can hear everything from out here, so we'll be watching in case Apiai makes an appearance. If she does, we'll call you on Link Pearl. Alright, Ming, now take the Dreamweave Cocoon in hand and in your mind's eye envision that wicked woman. Okay, let's see. There we go. What's this? By the way, is this just an indication that I shan't go too far? Ah, yeah. Okay, I can't go too far. If I go this way, it will fade. I guess. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. Oh, they are probably up here. Laliho? Probably not Laliho. Oh, boss, wait. You told us not to trust anyone, even yourself. If you are who I think you are, then do the pose. We've all got sore arms from practicing it so much. Wasn't it just unbound? I guess not. Wait a sec, where was it? It should have been just unbound, but... Well then. There we go. No one but you could strike a pose half as inspiring. We've been waiting, boss. Good. Here we go. What's with this bloke? Struggling to stay on his feet. Now that you're here, that means it's time to mobilize, right? Have you done what I ask? I think we have it memorized. Still, it couldn't hurt to review what you told us. We'll launch our attack from the gates of Tuliolal. Thruum barrels will blow it to bits in a fantastic explosion. And Elraith's concoction will give us the strength to crush the Landsguard like ants. And he's sleeping there in the background. A simple plan for simple villains, don't you think? Keep pressing them for information. Good, good. And how will my artifact aid you? Why the hand? That's weird. What'll you be having? Excuse me, we're in the midst of something. Yeah, mind your business. We'll be moving along, so stop trying to bleed us for every coin we have. Ming, now we see real Apyahi approaching. No. We have to buy time. Keep the henchmen talking. Let's see. You there, excuse me, I wouldn't go in there. The drinks are more water than spirit. Is that so? Well, good thing I'm not thirsty. Oh, the food, there's no food either. They've stolen every last dish. What? And they haven't have the gullet to remain open? Greed run amok, indeed. Luckily, I wasn't planning on ordering anything. I would rather die than becoming a paying customer. Have you no shame? Well, they're trying their best. All three of them. Now there's another one in the back there. There was something else I didn't think there was. You were supposed to shore up our numbers, right? You said that artifact of yours would give us an army. Well, did it? May not get out of there, she's coming in. Yeah, the drunkards are blocking the way, I guess. So that's why they were there in the background. Perfect timing. Oh, you're already here? You move quickly. I can teleport. Do the pose, come on. Well, that means we can get started all the sooner. Once Tuliolal succumbs to our wrath, together we shall celebrate the return of true liberty to Tural. See to your preparations and then join us upstairs. We strike when I give the order. So she didn't notice anything. That's good. Let's hope the ones upstairs also won't give it away. She's even more devious than I imagined. I can scarcely wait to see her in shackles. But I know a hasty misstep can quickly lead to ruin. That was close. I don't know what would have happened if we were found out. We couldn't hear what you were saying while we were trying to distract the PI. Did you get anything we can use? Yeah, that's great. Tentoawa and the others have just arrived themselves. Let's go meet them. Okay. Everybody's here. The cocoon is safe with me. I wonder how their search went. Let's see. I heard you transformed into a PI yourself. The various powers of the treasures never cease to amaze. While we are somewhat unfamiliar with the world outside Shaktural, we were able to gather some information which should be of use. Well then. I heard you ran into Apiahi at the tavern. Tell us everything that happened. Lengthy explanation following. Well, not too lengthy, but that's the gist of it. I see. Her plans to strike at Tuliolal from the Shaloni side. Then we can focus our defenses there. You said her minions spoke of an army being summoned by her treasure. That matches with the story we heard. It was told to us by one of the Vipers. We hoped their expertise in tracking deadly beasts such as the Tural Vidral, the very source of our treasure's powers, might provide insight on the capabilities of hers. Apparently, they received reports that creatures across Tural were falling under the thrall of a Chatoan woman. Even the most feral of beasts obeyed her like a docile lamb. Yep, like the worm. Yeah, treasure must have given her that power. Well, we know what our enemy is capable of. Oh yeah, true. It got stuck up there. Let's see. I wanted to change... Oh wait, actually I think it's one of the things that I could not change. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can actually change the way it behaves in terms of it clearing up after a while. But thanks for mentioning it. I might have to check on it sometimes. I wanted to finally install the what's it called? A different plugin to show followers and stuff, but it just doesn't work on my side. I have a suspicion that my accounts are too old and don't allow all the usage, but it shouldn't be a case. So I'm testing up this new tool, but it doesn't look too well, to be honest. Or also doesn't work too well. Just have to manually clear the banners, I guess, from time to time. I've heard that some animals hunt by hypnotizing their prey with sound, smell, or even magical energy. Perhaps the Tural Vidral one, whose essence lies in her treasure, was one of those. But it's difficult to say which. Even so, we know Apiai's plan and the threat we face. We can prepare for whatever she might throw at us. We'll cut off her advance at Zorgor the Boundless. It'll take everything we have to drive her back, but if we fight as one, neither her nor her beasts will take a single step into Tuliolal. I'll stay here for a while and keep an eye on things. If Apiais makes a move, I'll contact you at once. Can you tell Ral Majun what we've learned? Sure, I can quickly go back. No, I... Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Oh. Weird that I have to go back if... Let's see, are they still around? Yeah, they're still around, good. I can keep an eye on their movement from here. If anything happens, I'll be in touch. Here, are they... Are they still up here, maybe? They actually are. You're our new leader? Mustn't have been easy to pass Apiai's tests. If you have her respect, you have ours. I have preparations of my own to make on the way here, hence my delay. Return here when you've seen to yours. Okay. And the drunkards are gone, so I can go out here again. I wonder, are the others somewhere close by? Doesn't seem to be the case. Just him. And these three. Not four, three. I'm the fourth. I'm usually good at counting. I swear. Well then, she's bringing an army of beasts to our doors, and there's a little time to prepare. And if the treasure can bend ferocious beasts to its will, we must consider the possibility it can be used on people too. I'll bring this information to the Landsguard at once, that they may begin readying the city's defenses. I know neither you nor they will let a single citizen come to harm. This is it being now, with any luck, Apiai and her cronies will soon be languishing in cells. Well then, final quest. Oh, we'll get a music scroll. Right bustle. I wonder which one that is. Bar the passage. Ral Majun has a nervous look in her eyes. You said Tentawa was keeping watch in Husatai, really right? I suppose no news is good news. Right as we speak of him. Apiai and her minions are preparing to depart. It's time, everyone. We make our stand before the gates of Tuliolal. Well then, let's go. And here I was hoping that Abiai would turn herself in. Well, I suppose she'll just have to be brought in by force. She might have that treasure, but she doesn't have our allies. And she certainly doesn't have you. Today we stop the Unbound, and tomorrow we'll welcome Dawn in Tuliolal, free of their shadow. No. If it's there, then that means I'll just teleport to the gates from this side. Here we go. And yep, there's a fight going to happen. My bow will aim true, I promise. If our guess about the treasure's power is correct, this will not be an easy fight. We'll see. I saw the Unbound leave Husat. They should be here any moment. I can't fight, but I have medicine at the ready. I'll help however I can. Although the circumstances that brought us together were less than fortunate, I'm confident that in the end we'll be the stronger of them. We won't allow the passage of the Unbound to wreak havoc on Tuliolal. Today Abiai and her ilk answer for their crimes. Oh, okay, progress will be saved. So it's multi-stage fight. Let's go. Suddenly it's daytime. But that's good with me. Or fine with me. I guess she won't expect me on this side. They are here. And where are 3 goons from Ul'dah? That would have been funny if they were here too. You knew you were coming, Abiai. You and your gang of thugs won't be going any further. Ooh. Tumbleweed. So you've chosen to join the other sheep, have you? How disappointing. I offered you so much more than the life of a lapdog. Have you? I never intended to fight by your side. Of course you would say that. You're Eorzeal's savior after all. Sure, Thoshi knows me. I knew from the moment I saw you, and I suppose now you're asking yourself why I was so forthcoming with my plans. I wanted to see what we fight for, to realize the beauty of freedom, of true freedom, and devote yourself to the pursuit of it as our ally. Ally, alas. Can't speak. Our allies only follow you because the treasure has them in its thrall. Excuse me, no one would willingly follow such a reckless leader. Interesting, you think I have the power to command others against their will? Well, don't you? How you're far more foolish than I believe. I would never rob anyone of their freedom. She's gone. Not gone here. Let's see. Those are some kind of spores. Look, please approach from the Tuliolan side? Okay. But how? We committed too heavy on this side and now she strikes at our blind spot. We must open the gate. Are you sure you want to open that one? The path to new tomorrow lies ever before us. We need only be brave enough to walk it. Or fly. Leave this lot to us, you tend to the others. If you say so. Cute mushroom. Ba, 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 ba. Well then, let's see. We take care of these creatures before going after her. Or before going after her. That was almost too easy. As if my creatures cannot live up to the real thing. How about this? And by the way, I just noticed we have a battle on the big bridge coming ahead of us. So maybe we'll get Greg in here as well. One day or another. That would be fun. I will end this in a single blow. Who was that? Oh, them, okay. They were taken out, okay. Leave this guys to me, okay. In that case. I mean, it is a really big bridge. To me at least it is. I'm sure we will get another battle on the big bridge. A tedious lot, aren't ya? Well, I suppose I wouldn't want you to fall too quickly. Let's see. Even more. Healing, are we? I don't think I'll allow you to do as pleased. Can I take both? No, I can only take one. Wheat. No, my poor pitiful pets. Where is she even? Okay. We'll be fine, go after her. Then I will. Will I still be on the bridge? I am. I might be in trouble. Let's see. Don't think you've won yet. You're strong, to be sure, but so is this. Oh. Send your worst. We won't lose. She's cheering it on the side. Okay. Ah. Hey you, come over here. Worry not, get behind me and you'll be safe. Okay. You survived that? Yeah, sure. Oh. Nice. I admit I may have underestimated you a lot. Hey there. And while defeating you won't be quite the feather in my cap, the Gate of Tuliolal are much easier target. Ah, she went for it, okay. Let's follow the mushroom. And we are still on the bridge. Anything that would obscure the reworld I aim to create will be destroyed. Now we will probably get a title card to fight her. Must you insist on being a thorn in my side? Very well, then I shall plant the banner of evil upon the corpse of Yorzia's hero, and the meek shall flock to me. Make my fervent desire manifest. Grant me the power to seize undying freedom. The Architect, Apiahi. Oh. Now we'll get the... yeah, that Cactuar. That was in the trailer for 7.1. Mykotinder. Go forth, my prickly punisher, and crush those who would bind us. My, but why is this sudden dreadful feeling? Perhaps I haven't been sleeping well as of late. Okay. How did I get hit by that one? Oh well, it's okay. Rotting Roar. Mold Spores. They blow up, okay. Maybe. Oh, that's mean. 4 stream. Oh, okay. Exaflares. Nothing too crazy. Rotting Roar. Impressive, I expect no less, but this farce ends here. Oh. Now smash him to a pulp. Filthy shackles. I don't think so. Really? So if I'm comforting Fellowship, at least this will save me the trouble killing you one by one. This is our moment, my pointy pugilist. Getting even stronger. There we go. I didn't think they would come with this song. Ugh. She even got thrown about. How can I stand before the treasure's might? What are you? I'm a reincarnation of some sort. Wonder, should I attack her or the tender? Probably have to go with tender first. Takes more damage. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Come on back! And Miko Tender's almost done. There we go. Even my spiny savior has fallen. Yep, it has. Do we have to be just out of rage over there? Ah. Good thing I can stay close and crash at her. You have not finished yet, I can replenish my ranks. You sure? And what about the cutie little mushroom? Ah, nice shot. Bonk. Oh, okay. Play with bonk. Ah. Oh. It disappeared too. Interesting. It seems I must admit defeat. Yet know this, I do not believe the ideals for which I thought were misguided. Think back upon the leaders who came before you. Those 5 self-serving souls who dared to live as they pleased. Each one the perfect image of liberty, yet ultimate perfection cannot be achieved without ultimate power. That is why we thought, why we became villains. Tear down the world's nations and their stifling rules so that the violent, the voiceless many may speak again. What made you feel this way? Ming-No has told you already, surely. The exile that emboldened my hatred of meaninglessness, of meaningless restrictions, has led to my awakening. I couldn't have known true freedom without it. And as I traveled the world, I noticed the same thing everywhere I went. That the many were bound by the few. In Gridania, citizens are discouraged from joining hands with their neighbors. In Ul'dah, merchants craft claws to exert their control over others. Even in Limsa Lominsa, once lawless pirates are made to bow to the state. Need I say more? The countless Ishgardians who were tricked into sacrificing themselves when their church feigned the flames of war. The people of the East, whose entire lives are determined by outdated customs and mores. I had to go west to find what I sought here in Tural. I lived a life unbound. Or so I thought. After terrible tragedy, I was forced to find a new home once again and... Terrible? What happened? I can scarcely say it. I was asked to pay for my lodgings. Pay. You mean you hadn't been paying all along? Why should I have to trade coin for a roof over my head? In my village, charging for something so essential was unthinkable. So long as one followed the rules, that is. For the first time since my exile, I questioned my path. And I convinced myself that taking care of my drunken sisters night after night wasn't so bad after all. Where did you live again? No, that doesn't matter. Surely you can accept trading labor for housing. You can understand the reasons behind trading coin for it. No, money is just another rule that's used to control us, a rule that I won't accept. I was forced to live on the streets. In my tent I plotted the rebellion would start with me and end with the authority of every nation in tatters. So she's just against capitalism, basically. Yet one day, after long hours of sowing discontent, I returned to find my tent gone, and in its place stood a sign that read, "No vagrancy." The last thing you owned was gone in an instant. That can't have been easy. I can understand your perspective, API, but a world where everyone did what they pleased would soon fall into chaos. Laws are the only things which keep us from that. And I know firsthand what it's like to be bound by old rules, rules whose purpose are sometimes baffling. But you don't have to follow them blindly. If you're dissatisfied, you can work to change them. What you speak of, API, is not freedom, it is self-indulgence. So you're saying, if I change the law, I can do whatever I please? Well, not quite, but... Another word got through to her. Talking any more would just be a waste of breath. It's time to put her in chains. This is all you're doing, isn't it? It's time you joined the rest of your minions. Oh boy. I won't resist, but this isn't over. Those who share my vision will hear of this injustice and they will carry on my legacy. Oh, okay. The passage of the Unbound shall remain open forevermore. Oh well, everyone would appreciate some more quests. More quests, more lore, always good. Says the guy who has still so many quests open to do. Judging by how her force was mostly composed of wild beasts, I take it Appiai couldn't send many of her henchmen to Tural. Perhaps Virasan's resources have finally run dry. Freedom that harms others is no freedom at all. Living in a society that has its challenges, but it allows us to support each other as a group. Finally, the Unbound are in chains. Do you think Itoka would be proud of us? Of me? Yeah. I knew anyone who admired Elred would have twisted morals, but even so I'm shocked by the depth of Appiai's depravity. Your bravery was inspiring, everyone. Appiai is in the custody of the Landsguard and her treasure is destroyed. Without their leader and secret weapon, the Unbound may well and truly be finished. We should return to Jalbjaftie, I think, and let Ralmajun know about our victory here. Or however these words or names are being pronounced. Yeah, that was a good finale. I like that one more than the very grim Endwalker quests. Ba-ba-da. And now tacos for everyone, I hope. I heard all about your battle with the Passage of the Unbound. I'll leave it to you all to not only capture the leader, but do so without anyone in Tuliolal coming to harm. By the way, mages from the Wing of Protection inspected the remains of the beasts you fought. Their discoveries were surprising to say the least. They weren't actually individual organisms, you see, but a collection of minute fungi that had taken the form of familiar creatures. Okay. The mages concluded that the Tural Vidral sealed within the treasure was likely once a fungi itself. This explains the sightings of Appiai traveling with beasts of all sorts at her beck and call. She built her army by finding the fiercest creatures she could and recreating them with the power of the treasure. But you stood against that army without a shade of fear in your eyes. As a token of gratitude, you're all welcome to tacos on the house whenever you're in town. Yeah, I mean, transcribing any of these Songs is pretty difficult. I've tried myself. Speaking of which, I hear Tuawa and the others will soon be returning to their respective villages. Goodbyes are always bittersweet, but I'm sure they would love to speak with you one last time. I would love to go to their villages as well. Come on, let us go there, Square Enix. Good work on bringing up Yai to justice. Any food and drink you want is on the house. Well, still the same. There they are. This short time together with you has reminded me of Zulm and Serik. I wonder how they fare. Perhaps I'll write them a letter and find out. It seems my parents fell in love with the tacos here while they awaited my return from Vladimir. I'm sure they would be happy if I brought some home with me. I want to spend time in Tuliola's markets before I return home. I've been thinking a spare pair of spectacles might be a prudent purchase. Every time I come to Xbalyafye, I'm amazed by all the different kinds of people gathered around its tables. I wish there was a place like this in my village. I neglected to mention this earlier, but I was able to convince everyone back home to stop relying on the cradle. My sleepless days are over, but I've been busier than ever. I've looked to Ishgard's Knights for inspiration on how to build solidarity among the villagers. We train together and take turns on watch, among other things. Losenique no longer needs to spend her days abed, and sometimes joins us in our drills. I admit, this new life wouldn't be the same without her. A new life for which we both owe you thanks, Mingno. We'll keep striving to follow the example you set for us. I'll have to talk to each one anyway. But it's different text. People have accepted the fact that we cannot always rely upon the heartstring, and even now trained to build our natural resistance to various toxins. It took some time to figure out the right amounts to use, and I admit there were some close calls, but luckily the heartstring was at our disposal. Yet I believe that our strength lies in our ability to conquer hardship. I hope one day we can trust in our own abilities. That being said, it's been some time since I had a meal that wasn't laced with poison. I'd forgotten how delicious food could be. During my time in Ishgard, I realized that cuisine of the world are as varied as its people. No doubt the prospect of discovering new delicacies adds excitement to your travels. The others will be glad to hear how key the Dreamweave cocoon was in our success. And though it seems that PI recognized you from the moment you met, it didn't make a difference, did it? It just reaffirms for me that you've more than earned your renown as a hero. I still aspire to become a hunter worthy of Itoka's legacy, and I know it will take a lot of time and a lot of hard work. For now, I'll focus on keeping my village safe, but I won't stop there. Keep your ears on the ground, to the ground being now. For someday you might hear tales of Kuiki, a hunter true. Oh, okay, I thought it was. Are there some DDoS attacks going on again? Seems so. Everyone was so brave. My heart always starts pounding when the fighting begins, but I didn't need to worry. Since I'm here in Tuliola, I'll visit the market before I return to my village. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, I'm redballing. Kukulja sent me a letter. He said the authorities have taken his circumstances into account and decided to be merciful. He'll be released soon, and just as promised, my village will be the first place he visits. Everyone's looking forward to greeting him with open arms. If Akulcha agrees to be our protector, then we can come to Tuliolal more often. I think the origin of the treasures lies with the Yok-Hui. Even with such dominating strength as they possessed, they sought still more when their very survival was at stake. My people were afraid of the apex and so sealed it away within our treasure. But over time, the treasure became as feared as the beast within it. Thus we never considered using it as a tool to aid us. I've been training hard and I hope that someday I can help my people view the treasure from a new perspective. It might take a while, but we'll get there. I'm already stronger than last time we met, right? You don't have to answer, but trust me when I tell you, we won't take the easy road like Virat-san. Every bit of progress will earn through hard work. On that note, as much as I would like to stay, I suppose we all have homes waiting for us. Let's say our farewells to Brukevu and Ralmajun. People from my FC are disappearing from the game, I guess. I mean, as in they are locking or getting locked out. I know there were some DDoS attacks yesterday, but I guess they continue today. I'm glad you got to catch up with everyone. Shall we bring this party to a close then? Let's try as long as the connection holds. Oh, I love this song. Be well, everyone. I'll bring Lozaniquil next time. I want her to meet the people who helped us. Stop by my village if you're ever in the region. I'll treat you to freshly hunted boar. I would love to go to your region. Come on, Square Enix. Give us more areas. Everyone get home safely. We'll meet again soon. Ah? I hope I was able to pay back the debt I owe you. If only a little. If you ever need help again, you know how to reach me. Everyone in single file. And now? Why are we sitting at a empty table? It was a long and tiring road, but the treasures are finally back in their rightful place. And the passage of the Unbound, with no one to lead their meager numbers, will fade into obscurity. I'm sure we'll hear no more of them again. Are you sure? Because these fellows look suspicious over there. Here's to peace in Tuliolal. Rules? Basic social considerations, who needs them? Those pathetic bastards don't even see the yokes around their necks. Did you see how nobly Apiai thought? As long as I can remember that sight, never turn away from the path she showed us. It's up to us to continue what she started. We don't need those artifacts to bring down nations, we'll find a whole new kind of weapon. The passage of the Unbound shall remain ever open, and will be there to guide others upon it. There's more of you? Criminals over here. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna shout at this time of night, but by the gods around me can't be caught here. Yeah, I doubt it will be over so quickly. I mean, you also have the Bree and Ulda from the beginning of the quest. Haven't seen them yet again. It's just running in circles. Oh well then. Bright Bustle. I wonder where this one will be. Or what this one will be. A Passage Rebound. Wait a second, I think that was quite a nice title. Sweet Justice. Here's the title. I know you've been hard at work helping to solve Tura's problems, and we're grateful for it. You're welcome to relax here anytime you want. Anything else maybe here? How are things? With Apiai and the leaders of the organization in fetters, it's safe to say the Passage of the Unbound is finished. The world just got a little safer thanks to your efforts. Just the sacred treasures. Oh wait. They're objects of incredible power. Yeah. Wait a sec. If Apiai is to believe, the treasures were created by a Yokoi, calling himself the Wise One. And now that hers has been destroyed, we need no longer fear that they will be misused. Anything new here? Glansguard told me why Apiai founded her villainous organization, and what a story it is, a trivial, ridiculous story. Thankfully, without the treasures to rely upon, the Passage of the Unbound has no teeth. Not that the authorities of nations across the star will root out the remaining members, though I expect the organization will fade into obscurity soon enough, regardless. Or so I had thought until more leaders gathered in this very place. Fortunately, they were apprehended almost immediately. Never again shall that abominable group trouble us. Never. And... wait, is there a... orchestrion in there? Ba-ra, 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 ba. Ba ba ra ba ra ba ra ba ba. Oh wait, I don't have to go here. I would have to speak with the receptionist, obviously. There we go. There is an orchestrion, good. So, which one is this one? Bright Bustle. Yep, it's case sensitive, okay. Ah, that one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you with this real quick. Oh, no, or rather, maybe that will be it if this red dot is an indicator that the servers are again under attack as they were yesterday. because that seems to be the case. So I guess I managed to just finish the quest in time. Yeah, there also are... Yep, there we go. I would say the servers are under quite some attack right now, again. Let's see. Probably quite the queue. Ah, it's okay still. Let's see real quick. No news about a new... Oh, or is there one? No, not yet. About new DDoSing, but I could imagine there is one. I guess my love at least got some rest. What I want to say... I want to leave you with the music for a sec while I actually have to take a quick break before trying to finish getting some more or close to my heliometry weekly target. But I guess if the servers actually have trouble right now, then I guess that will be a good place to call it a day. I don't need to trouble the servers any more than necessary. Let's see real quick what my retainers have for me. Pineapple. Ooh. Vanguard Gloves of Striking. Nice. Do I have them already? Yep, already have some, okay. Then I don't need to keep them. So yeah, I guess if the servers are actually under some form of attack, then it's better to just leave them be. The next stream that I have planned to do will be on Sunday, another Maps and Music stream, although it will be at a very different time. For me, early in the morning. I will go through all the new music that I found this week, Final Fantasy XIV covers, and finish, or start mapping, maybe finish mapping also, but start mapping in... I'm stalling because I forgot the name again of the forest. Up here, Raktika, there we go. Gonna finish or gonna map Raktika on Sunday morning and listen to some great new music. There were quite a few new covers this week, and maybe I can find some better way to search for new cover songs. Yeah, the game seems to be lagging again in the background. At least it seems to me. Yeah. It's gone again, the red dot, but yeah, the game is having trouble on my end. Some server issues, I guess. So yeah, that will be it for today. I managed to reach my goal, so at least that one I'm quite happy about. So it's a sudden end, but it's okay. Thank you everyone for watching, for joining in. Let's quickly try something. Maybe it will work. There was a... Although... How do I activate that? There is a funny feature in here. Can I do this somehow? I could never quite test it because it only works if I'm actually streaming. So let's see again. What do you mean that name already exists? Wait, just a sec. Something like that, and wait, what's my screen resolution again? Just a sec. It's I don't even know if it will work because I have never tried or never could try it. So let's see. Maybe like this? No, this doesn't seem to be working the way I hoped it would. It's just something very silly. Oh, or maybe it is. Nah, it's not quite what I hoped it would be. It should only display newly registered people, not everyone. Yeah, I still have to work on that widget. I mean, Mixed Up has some great stuff in there, but not everything works the way it is supposed to. Still needs some more work. So I'll go to the actual end screen, and again, thank everyone for tuning in, and until we meet. There we go, that's the correct one. Until we meet next time, maybe on Sunday or maybe next week. Thanks a lot for watching. And thanks to everybody on screen right now. All these people that are subscribers or supporters. You don't really get anything out of it, just for... because you want to support me, and I thank you a lot. It means the world to me that people actually enjoy what I'm doing here. So, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, and my game just crashed again. Yeah. Great timing, as you can see. Great timing. Goodbye.